Hey everyone, patch 2.67 just hit the live servers and we see some significant changes in comparison to your last PTR. If you've attended BlizzCon or if you kept up with the news on Reddit or the US forums, then you might already be aware of those. In this video, I quickly want to go over the changes and specifically focus on the mechanics behind the new Crusader build. The new Crusader build actually has a very good chance to be a very strong and consistent RGK. That one actually might see play. It is probably the primer, so the strongest solo pushing setup as it seems. And we might even see a solo DPS triple support setup that might be worth playing. In this video, I quickly want to go over why that is the case and how it works. Let's get started with the new Aegis of Valor. In prior, the 2Ps had some severe issues with server capacity, so you'd regularly lag out the servers. The new variant actually, per hit, it will grant you a stack, stacking up to 3 times for 5 seconds, and each stack will double your damage. So this one is self-multiplicatively. It works the same way as Gogok, so you don't need to juggle the stacks like, for instance, on Nars. All you need to do is every 5 seconds hit one monster, reset all the stacks, and gain the buff. Like I said, that buff is each time doubling your damage, meaning the first stack actually gives you 200%, the second one 400, and the last one 800. The 2-piece itself altogether is once again a separate multiplier, so that is a significant amount of damage, buffing your Heaven's Fury. Since this is a Heaven's Fury build, we will play Shield of Fury. In regards to Shield of Fury, it works the same way as Bone Ringer or Legacy Bone Ringer and Blade of the Stricken. So it is stacking additively with itself, and altogether it's a separate multiplier. It is uncapped right now. We might see if they actually change their mind about this one at some point. But as of now, feel free to kill bosses with, essentially infinite stacks. Additionally, Shield of the Fury does work on multiple targets at the same time. So if you hit multiple targets with Heaven's Fury, you will gain 1 stack on each enemy hit. Furthermore, it has kind of wonky mechanics when it comes to debuffing. Shield of Fury, if you're in glue play, does not debuff as long as the monster is not returning into idle state. This means, as a Crusader, you can area switch, you can die. Shield of Fury will not debuff on an enemy as long as that enemy has aggro. That means as long as it follows a different player, as long as it follows you, or as long as it's attacking. The second you run away too far or nobody is with a monster, essentially, that's when the monster will go into idle state, and that is when Shield of Fury stacks on that specific enemy will debuff. Elsewise, you can do however you please. You can swap area to click a power pylon, to click a speed or whatsoever. Shield of Fury will not debuff on those instances. When it comes into combination with Fate of the Fell, as you know, Fate of the Fell gives you 2 additional rays and increases your damage by 6.0 multiplier. The way it works is that the additional rays actually do have a proc coefficient. This means, first of all, they can proc area damage for you, which is a quite significant DPS increase in the Rift. Secondly, they also work with Shield of Fury. This means that the additional rays also give you stacks on the enemies. From one attack, you can add maximum, get 1 stack though. So if you hit with all 3 beams on one target, you still only get 1 stack. It is worthwhile noting that the middle ray hits first. This means that your Stricken is actually targetable. If you hit the boss with the middle beam and you hit additional targets with the side beams, you're guaranteed to get Stricken on the boss. This is a nice thing to know if you have Illu boots or any kind of face walk and you stand within the boss hitbox or very close to the box, like for instance Hamelin or Sexstress. On those bosses, you can guarantee to properly get Stricken stacks. The best rune on Fist of the Heavens to play around with is probably Fissure. Fissure has the upside that the lightning arc between 2 Fissure instances will actually continuously return Wrath for you via the 4-piece. That means that you don't need any income of Wrath anymore in the Rift. even with a lot of pain enhancer stacks, even with a lot of attack speed, a couple of instances of usually 3 Fist of the Heavens instances will give you enough Wrath income to actually permacast Heaven's Fury. It is by far the best performing rune, however it's also the rune that lags out the server the most. When playing the builds, especially in 4-man, it is very important that you decide to place your Fist of the Heavens smart, such that you don't get lagged out and team wiped. This happened quite often for us. It seems that Fist of the Heavens really likes to crumble the servers. The Lightning rune is by far the worst offender here. We also had similar issues with the Fire rune. Every other rune but Retribution is something that you can play if you want to. Right now, I'd say every single time you cast Fist of the Heavens, be aware where you place it. Don't place it in the middle of the pool. If you do, you will get team wiped. That's nearly a guarantee. The other skills are pretty much straightforward. There are not huge changes. We do play Laws of Valor with Unstoppable Force because the 50% RCR, even though not really needed, they really give you a lot of mitigation via the Captain Crimson set. That actually works. This is actually sheet RCR that you gain, which gives you flat 50% DR, which makes the shields of your monk stronger, meaning you have a better uptime on your Squirt's necklace. That is the main reason why we play Unstoppable Force. If you feel like you're tanky enough and you don't need this dynamic damage reduction, then probably it's best for you to play Critical. However, with the nerf on Critical for a couple of seasons ago, I'd say stick with Unstoppable Force to ensure a better uptime on Squirt's necklace. Elsewise, the rest is pretty straightforward. The only discussable rune really, or skill here, is Judgment. The reason why we have Judgment in this setup here is specifically to apply the hard CC for the Bracer's Fury. In total, you have different options on how to proc the Bracers. You can use the Pixel Pull from the Barbarian, which is a classic one. However, it's not really that easy to time. You do get the knockback and the strong arms on the Barb, but you only have a 2.4 second stun duration afterwards. It is also possible to use Pixel Pulls from other classes. A strong contender here is Brixworth from the Necromancer, which is a very, very strong and superior Pixel Pull. It has the upside that it only applies the Pixel Pull and knockback and not a stun afterwards like the Barb. This means that afterwards Deliberation is a bit stronger. It has longer duration, which gives you a better uptime on your COE overall. Overall, it's probably a bit easier to play the self-proc, so the Crusader is proccing it by himself. Playing it, popping it over the Barb or over a different class, it's also a possibility. So far, for us, it has been the best to simply use Judgment with Deliberation, especially because it's a long duration, and also it does work on boss. It's a very common misinformation in the community that Immobilize does not work on bosses. It does work on bosses. Overall, we played this setup as a single DPS with 3 supports. We played the classic Shield Bubble Z-Monk with the classic Pull Z-Barb with a Ground Stomp and a Pixel Pull. And lastly, a classic Z-Necro. You can find all 3 builds in the builds description. Also, the 3 Crusader builds that I'll present now. So the first one is the set group DPS setup, where your DPS is a solo DPS. As you can see, we do play Reaper's Reps, and this is the sole reason because of the boss fight. Unfortunately, the fissures with the 4-piece do not give you enough Wrath income on the boss. You need to play Reaper's Reps solely to have enough resources on the boss to permacast. As a second setup, this is the group RGK setup. The only real difference here is actually that instead of playing Pain Enhancer in a severe pull, you're swapping to Gogok. Since somebody else will clear the rift for you, so you're not focused on DPSing in a pull anymore. And lastly, this is the solo setup. In the solo setup, it is of your own choice what you play in this left ring here. You can either go with Stricken because you want to kill the boss faster. Usually that's not needed. It is probably enough if you just play Gogok, because boss killing time with Heaven's Fury is pretty quick. In the end, I'll leave you guys with 2 POVs, one of a Z-Neck and the other one of the actual single DPS Crusader. We played it with a 7k Paragon Crusader with a lot of main stat with no augments, if I recall correctly. 150 main gems, pretty good gear. He's DPSing a 150. I'm playing the Z-neck in that setup. I hope you enjoyed that video and thanks for tuning in.
This pack is so bad, holy shit. How can you be so stupid? Okay, it's not worth killing. Is there anything left here?
I think there's a
one yellow.
Okay. Yeah, and there's one yellow up here.
which one is the yellow?
I don't know.
This.
Yeah, there is a yellow, I saw it as well.
That on the right side. That's
This guy doesn't move. It's a fucking skeleton, but it doesn't move.
Oh, okay, finally, I got it.
the
It's a
shielding
teleporter,
crap
that's
here.
why
Holy shit, it came now. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. You could have had this yellow in for the majority of the fight. We're not gonna kill it. It doesn't have any stacks.
And this yellow could be dead if I saw where it was during the fight as well.
There's so many ifs here.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
As you can see, if I stack
But we can like clear like almost every rift. Like we just need to like make a pool where we can pull like 2 or 3 packs. We need to stay with Kika.
I'm not super fan of this rune. I think Fisher is better.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
With
maybe
power?
if we can prevent the lag somehow.
Power and one of it. Oh, terrible layout. Should probably stay in front of the power.
Yeah, stay on that fat bull. I don't think there's.
Yeah, move on the fat ball.
I think we will charge in. I hope so.
Yep.
So I guess I don't know if we should pick the power actually.
Why not?
I mean we could keep it for boss, but if we want to test
I
it.
don't think.
No, I don't think we spawn on this one.
Okay, then like I think we should take it very soon, right?
Yeah.
After or
You can
okay,
take
yeah,
it.
It's not, it's not.
Oh, I can't get him in.
It's a juggernaut.
Yeah. Okay. The guy, just focus on the jug. The other guy is dying anyway. Like he's gonna charge eventually. Let's just not CC him. But power. Okay, let him charge. Yes. We have one more holy, right? Coming for this power.
Yes.
Perfect. Not CCing at all. I mean, I kind of have to CC a little bit because I want to proc my strong arms, right? And
Yeah,
I
but
can
it's a
only-
jug. We should skip it. I think. Yeah, we should skip. Let's go.
I think this. Okay.
It's a juggernaut. It's 75%.
Yeah, you're
so,
right. You're right.
I lose too much.
Okay, there's loads of trash. So
Do we
yeah,
make one pull here, maybe?
Yeah, make a trash ball. Let's see how that works. Let me just double check. Oh, actually, move ahead, move ahead. We have a Punisher pack. I think we can kill it. They will just come here.
Oh, that's
will
right.
get
You
all the
can
trash.
pull a lot. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
I can
this.
pull all of them, and they will just pixel. Like hopefully, yes. I think we can. And this is very much progress. Oh, there's a bunch of trash.
Yes.
You will have so much attack speed. Yeah, this is for sure good. I mean, at least the right call. Yeah, we have even more trash here. Holy. Oh, there's another blue. Wait. I'm prioritizing getting this one in. Can we give you 1 IP? And okay, 1 jump me, but can't prevent that. Okay, we can maybe even finish if we kill both. I'm sorry, like it's really
No, it's
fucking
okay, it's
dumb.
okay.
But, like I can't really do anything that they jump on me. Like it's just what's gonna happen.
Maybe they jump on us sometime.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in soon, like when I have all this trash in range. Yeah, everything's here now, pretty much. But the not CCing part is so tough. I don't have any means to proc my strong arms properly, you know?
I really think it doesn't really matter.
The strong arms?
No,
It's
not
good enough
not
for the boss.
just. It's
Just
okay.
be inefficient.
Wait, is that a full? Oh no, we have also a new.
Yeah, there's another one, but
Empress.
it might not die. It might not be worth to kill it. We will have to see.
Finisher died. One
Yeah,
of the
I don't think it's worth
Tempresses
killing
out.
this Tempress. Right?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Wait.
I don't know. We could have done this holy.
Yeah.
Do the holy.
Oh, it's too late.
No,
Okay,
it's-
let's go.
Yeah, we always need to wait for his holy to finish.
Yeah.
Oh, there was another pack here, but whatever.
We go next.
Yeah, I go next. Not-